This is your teacher again, and for your second assignment, what you're going to be working on is improving a number of pictures. The pictures you guys are going to be working with are found in the grade 9 day folder in the N drive. It says grade 9 day resized. What I'm going to need you guys to do is to copy the picture that you are interested in using and paste that into your own Z drive. Once you have it in your own Z drive, then you can open it with Paint.net. So once you have Paint.net open, remember we have our 4 tool windows where you need to go get our picture. So we're going to open. So remember, you're going to be going to grade 9 day to get them. So I'm just choosing this picture here. As you can see, this picture is a little bit dark. So I'm going to try to improve it. So I've already got my background selected, which we learned earlier. I'm just going to go into adjustments. If I pull up the brightness and the contrast, I'll just move that off to the side so we can see what's going on. And as I move my sliders, you'll see it getting brighter. And the contrast, which is going to make the darks darker and the brights brighter. So it just kind of adds a little bit of contrast to it. So I can click OK if I'm happy with that, or I can click Cancel. I'm going to click Cancel in this regard. Next thing you might want to do to fix it is just crop it. So perhaps the whole picture is just too big. Perhaps we just want this part. So the way you crop it in Paint.net is we're going to use our selection tools. So here's our 3 selection tools. We're going to go to the square one. And essentially what you're going to do is simply select what you want to keep. So I'm just going to draw my box around what I want to keep, just like that. And then what I do is I would just click Crop to Selection, and that's going to get rid of everything except what I have selected. The only difference might be if I'm not happy with what I've chosen, I can go to this white triangle, and it's just going to allow me to move my selection. So you'll see little toggles show up. I can grab those and I can adjust it a little bit now. So this is just about right. Maybe we'll make it a little bit tighter. And then I will click Crop to Selection, just like that. And now I'm left with the part that I want to keep once the computer catches up. So you can see my brightness and contrast is off. So I'm going to fix that again. I'll go back to Adjustments, Brightness and Contrast. Move it off to the side, up my brightness, up my contrast to exactly to where I need it to be. And clicked OK. So now this is set. You can make some other adjustments in there too. You can go into sepia or sepia. Makes it look like an old picture. You can invert the colors if you want. I'm not sure why you would want to do that, but you could. There's lots of other things that you guys have a lot more effects than I do in mine, but you can get into make it look like an oil painting if you like. It'll take a little bit to do, but it'll essentially work its way down from the top. So if you want, you can play around with that. But what I need you guys to do is improve 3 different pictures from the grade 9 day resized folder. And remember, you need to make your own copies in your Z drive. If you don't, you're all going to be working off the same pictures, and that's obviously not going to work. And that's it for this.